Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Orlagh. So normally I do videos about Madrid, some vegan stuff, but I recently got a new phone and was looking for a new case. So I decided to finally get a Burga case. It's not quite a weird brand name, I think, Burga. But anyway, maybe it means something in a different language, who knows. So I decided to finally get a new phone case, and when I was looking at the reviews online, a lot of these videos tended to be sponsored or the cases were gifted. So I thought, as an impartial, unbiased, well, as unbiased as anybody can be, I thought I would do a review video on what I think of the Burga cases, completely unsponsored, really honest opinions about them, because yeah, I think, well, they're quite pricey. Anyway, on with the review. So the phone I have is the Samsung Galaxy S22, Android fan. But yeah, so this is the phone I have. I currently have the Prince Charming case on it, which as you can see is green with gold stars all over it. And this is the tough case. So if you didn't know, Burga do two types of cases. The snap case, which is essentially just the outer portion. I'm going to take this off and show you. As you can see, it fits on really well, like it is snug to get on and off. So this is the phone on its own, little pumpkin background, can't get enough of them. And then this is the case itself. So it has this interior silicone plastic bendy case, which is the inner portion, and then it has the plastic case on the outside. So if you order a tough case, you get these two pieces together. They slot in like this, and you can put them on your phone directly, or you can put them on in two parts. And if you get the snap case, you only get the outer part of that. So as you can see, it goes on your phone pretty easily, and it has the raised bezels on the outside. And as you can see, it's like raised here, so if you drop your phone face down, it offers more protection for the front, and the same with the camera at the back. So I'm gonna divide this video into a few portions. I'm gonna show you first all the cases I got, and then I'm gonna list some pros and some cons, and hopefully this will help you out in figuring if you want to buy one of these cases or not. So they come in these really nice little velvety sort of glasses case pouches, which I think are always really handy for traveling, or to put things in if you've got a really big bag and you find it difficult to be able to find your stuff. So I have 4 cases. If you've been on the website, you'll probably already know they have, I think it's pretty much all the time, a buy 2 get 2 free offer, which I'll speak a little bit more about later in another section, but I'm just going to show you all of these cases, and I'll tell you the names in case you're interested in getting the same ones. So the one I have on my phone is Prince Charming, and again I'll do some better close-ups after, but this is a really nice forest green with, well, with what looked like on the website to be gold stars, but actually they're not all that gold, but again I'll talk about that in the cons later. And then I got this one, which is called, let me consult my notes. And then I got this one, which is called Orange Lemonade, which is, I would say, quite like a mustardy yellow background with oranges all over it and these green leaves. And then this one, which is called Royal Blue, which is one of their marble effect cases, which has, yeah, well, royal blue throughout, some darker navy shades, and some gold. Again, I'll come on to that in the cons, but kind of, you know, some rippling throughout. And it is, yeah, quite a pretty design. And then the final one I got, which I'm pretty sure is their best seller, is Almond Latte, which is a creamy almond colour with some kind of organic black splodges all over. So if I hold the cases all up alongside each other, you'll have a better kind of view. So they look really good on camera actually, and I think that's again one of the reasons why these sell really well, because I think on camera, and especially on Instagram, they look really good. But yeah, these are all 4 side by side. So I'm going to begin with some of the pros to this case. So I've had this on my phone for a couple of weeks now, and it feels comfortable in your hand. It's definitely a chunky case. Again, I'll come back to that in the cons. You can see all the way around it's protected. You have the silicone on the top there, which is obviously going to protect the top of the phone, and on the bottom too. I like the designs, I think they're pretty. I think one thing that Burga has got going for it is that it's obviously very clearly a very Instagrammable brand. You know, they have a lot of like on-trend cases with new designs. They're always doing new launches. You know, they had a back to school one recently, which has a lot of checkerboard and grid pattern phone cases, which is really fashionable right now. So they have a lot of variety, they have a lot of colours, they also have a lot of different types of phone, and the S22 I think is quite a new model, and already they have loads of cases for that, which is great because normally what happens with a lot of phone case brands is they sort out all of the iPhones first, and Android can be a little bit of a second fiddle. But yeah, I do think they have a lot of good options, and if you want to customize your kind of iPod or headphone case, or I don't know, you want a matching laptop sleeve to go with your phone case, so that's really nice if you like to match and match, if you like to match all of your things together. So moving on to a couple of the cons. Maybe these sections will end up getting a little bit mixed up, but for me, like I said earlier with the photographing of these cases, when I opened them I was a little bit disappointed. Some of the designs, and again I don't think I'm going to show you like this, I'm going to try and do some close-ups where you can see it better because I'm conscious you can see the reflection with the light because I'm right near a window. But for example, the orange lemonade one, the pictures of the oranges do look quite pixelated. The almond latte one, you don't have that problem. I think because it's meant to be organic shapes anyway, it lends itself well to not being really sharp. So this one is really good. I can see why it's popular. It's a very cute design. So I think it's hit and miss depending. And moving on to any of the cases that have gold on them, I don't know if it's just my specific case. I know a lot of them are made slightly differently, so you're not going to have the exact same design, especially with the marble print ones. But on the website it's very clearly gold and it's very shiny and glittery, and I expected some type of gold within this case. But again, maybe if I put you up really close, you can kind of see that the gold isn't really gold at all. It's more like a light brown colour, and on the website and all of their Instagram pictures they look like they have some kind of gold foil or at least some sort of gold paint within the design. So editing me here, I just looked on the website and they actually have put in the description, this case doesn't contain any actual glitter, it's just a printed pattern. So obviously they've had this complaint a few times in order to have to warrant putting that on their website, but yeah, I just thought that was worth noting. And again, the same with the Prince Charming one. On the website these stars look really golden and quite shiny, but actually they're just quite matte. A lot of them look quite white, so I am disappointed in those two. I mean, either way they're still very cute cases, but you know, it seems a little bit misleading to post pictures that are that gold and glittery if they're not going to come out like that in the cases themselves. Another con, I guess I would say, is the pricing. These aren't cheap cases. Like the phone I had previously was the Samsung Galaxy S9, and I had that phone for about 5 years, and I had a case on it from, it was a brand called Talk and Tell, but now they've changed their name, so I can't remember what their new name is. But that case was around, so I'm in Spain, so I'm going to give the prices in euros, but that case was around 20 euros, and it lasted me no problem 4.5 years. Whereas in comparison to these, the Tough case, which is the ones I have all of these for, they are $39.95, and that's again in euros, which again is not cheap for a case. You know, they're pretty expensive, and I know obviously you want to spend money to protect your phone. The phone itself is expensive, but I think for quite an Instagram brand, that is on the higher range of the amount I would normally pay for a case. And originally I thought to myself that what you could do would be, let me show you, would be to get one Tough case for $39.95 and then get one of their Snap cases, which are cheaper. They're $25.95, and I thought you'd be able to use just the inside of the Tough case and just connect any Snap case you like to it. But don't buy these cases thinking you can do that, because you definitely can't, because the Snap case, as you can see here, isn't gonna fit this. Like, it's not snug at all. So you have to buy either all Snap cases or all Tough cases. You can't really mix and match the insides to the outsides. I do think the marketing kind of makes you think that the case is around like the 25 mark, and then when you go to the website and it's like $39.95, you think, hang on a minute, and it's because to actually get the good case you do have to spend that much more money. So I would say that's a bit of a con, because if I show you what this would be like with just the Snap case, again, this is not the Snap case, but the Snap case basically doesn't protect the top. It leaves the top open and the bottom open, and if I'm right in saying it doesn't have the same type of raised bezels, So essentially the snap case is just a kind of fashion case, and again at €26, if you're going to buy a fashion case, you might as well go to, I don't know, H&M or Primark and buy one for £5. So yeah, you kind of have to spend, in my opinion, the money on the tough case, otherwise you're not going to get enough protection. Going back to the pros, one pro is that they do have discount codes often. I got these when it was a 20% off back to school sale. So in total for all 4, they should have been $39.95 each, but I got 20% off, so they were $31.95 each, which is a bit more reasonable. And they have buy 2, get 2 free. So in the end I paid $63.90 for 4 cases. But with their promotions, I think one way of them kind of getting you, if you like, is they do buy 2, get 2 free. And in reality, I obviously was very much suckered in by the pretty designs, but I don't know about you, but I don't think any regular person really needs 4 phone cases. I kind of wanted 2, and originally I was going to go in with a friend and we were going to get 2 each and then pay half. So if you're thinking of getting these phone cases, I would definitely recommend that. I would say take advantage of the buy 2 get 2 free deal, but maybe don't keep all 4 for yourself. I mean, unless you want to, but you know, if you have a brother or a friend or a sister or a partner who also needs a new phone case, or it's like a Christmas present, it works out a lot better that way. Because if they'd have done buy 1 get 1 free and I'd have got 2 cases for $40, I would have been really happy with $20 per case. But obviously you have to buy 2 to get the 2 free. So what's better, spending like $30 on 1 or spending $60 on 4? You know, and I know it's a marketing trick, but they do kind of succeed in kind of getting you that way. Sound like a conspiracy, getting you, but you know what I'm trying to say. So I would say do that, take advantage of the deal, but maybe go in with other people. And yeah, maybe look online in advance to see what patterns you like, and be wary of the gold ones. I wouldn't necessarily say they come up as well. And I was going to contact the company, but their refunds policy basically is that I would need to pay to send these cases back if I wanted a refund. So I checked out how much it would be to send one back, and then because it's buy 2 get 2 free, say if I wanted to return this one, which I think is my least favourite, and on camera this looks really nice, but in person it looks a little bit, it's just not as detailed and glossy and as gold as it was on the website. So say if I wanted to return this one, I'd have to pay say €5-6 shipping, and then because it's buy 2 get 2 free, I then wouldn't get any money back. I'd have to basically return, if I wanted my refund of €30 back, I'd have to return 3. Do you know what I'm saying? It makes it a bit pointless in the end because you've gone through all of that to return and just have the 1 case. So yeah. So overall, I mean, I am happy with these cases, but I must say it's been a month and I've only had this one on, which does lead me to believe that I definitely didn't need all of these. Yeah, so to summarise, if you're thinking of getting these cases, 1, definitely only get the tough case, unless you're somebody who is really not clumsy. I think the snap case is just not going to offer enough protection. 2, don't have your hopes super high, like this one here is quite pixelated, and then this one here is not as gold as it was on the website, so just bear that in mind. And 3, if you're going to take advantage of the deal, wait for a discount code and go in on the deal with a friend, and then you could spend like around $35 each and have 2 cases, which works out at around €17. So overall I would say I am happy with my purchase. It's definitely thicker in your hands, and when I first put it on it felt very clunky, but it does feel secure, and I haven't dropped it yet, my phone, to test the case luckily, so I don't know until that happens. But yeah, it does feel secure and I do like how they look, but just maybe don't have your expectations so high. I think this is an example of one of those Instagram brands that they send a lot of cases out to influencers and all stuff like that. And of course I'm not saying sponsored content equals lies or untruths and stuff like that, but obviously, you know, there's a vested interest if you're getting cases for free, or if you're, you know, working with a brand that, you know, obviously sometimes it does kind of cloud your vision a little bit. So I thought I would do this review to help you out on your case finding journey. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, consider subscribing. I do make videos nearly every week and I would love to have you on board. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you're thinking of getting a case, what colour case has caught your eye. I would definitely say that this one is my favourite, and I think I'm going to change into this case now. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again around these parts soon. Thank you, bye.